coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Hey, look at this Baltimore defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
First and 10
to throw. Here's Nix. That's complete to Wicks. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 6. The 40-yard line.
To throw is Nix. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he stopped for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down. With the first down at the Ravens 40. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Another run here with Dobbins.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Working out of the gun is Nix. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
Wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception bug. Second down and 8. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. To the right side, this is Henderson. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
A 7-yard gain. And the Baltimore.
Once again, it's Henderson. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 15 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now a second and 10. Out of the gun, a run with Henderson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Jackson going to keep it. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Jackson now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens Ravens touchdown. Trevion Henderson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as it gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
They set up the screen for Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards. And the
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they actually utilize what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Report.
Jackson. And he's going to have the 1st down here, but hold on. As there's a flag on the field, and I think someone got held. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time, well, for a solid game.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have the Broncos first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
At the Ravens' 40-yard line.
Once more with Harvey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
At the 35-yard line.
Next to the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now they can't bring him down. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 85 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Straight ahead, Henderson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, they run with Henderson. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Ravens.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Brian Thomas, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the... Defense for jumping.
Defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
On play action, here's Nix. He gets that one complete to Nix. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 49-yard line.
Here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's now third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Baltimore first down.
Henderson running straight ahead. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 115 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 9.
Throwing is Jackson. He gets it to Thomas. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
A gain of 6. That's another Baltimore.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And it'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Now the first carry here for the running back. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field?
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Brian Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. They juked him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just give up the score.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for our Broncos.
To throw is Nix. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days,
this is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
First and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 3rd and 5. Jackson now. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he goes out right around the 39. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ross. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ross. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Pick number 2 brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Nix to the air. He completes this to Sutton. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
To number 14, Portland Sutton. It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Back to throw. Nix. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by a field goal, 2:13 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pick.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. It's another one that keeps them moving forward.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Jackson to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Jackson. And he's got him. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Throwing. Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit.